A play starts written by Shakespeare. He wrote about Romeo and Juliet. Romeo is a Montague, and Juliet is a Capulet. But this did not stop them, because they fell in love with each other at first sight. Right away, their family's gonna change their minds. They knew their love was forbidden, but they took their vows. Their lives would change at this moment. There was no turning back.
Romeo and Juliet are strongest lovers, fighting for their love, yep. Only 4 people knew this, but then it was obvious. Started with a street brawl. Montagues and Capulets and an invitation for the mansion party where RMJ finally meet up, and then comes the doctor we see. They talk till they would get caught. They plan to get married the next day, getting ready for the wedding in church Monday. Finally, Daisy came around. The sun was setting without shutting down. Brian Lawrence called Romeo outside alone with no one else there, and he said he was in love with Juliet the Capulet. No one could change his mind, not even Rosaline. And he couldn't tell his mom, and he couldn't tell his dad. He was in a potential threat, but Juliet said yes. Two after they were married, tabletop Romeo from walking. FIGH, she started going. Table wanted to kill Romeo. Mercutio defended Romeo, but Tybalt shut him down. Montagues and Capulets are plague on both your houses. Then Romeo could tell right then the prince declared revenge from Bruno. Romeo went to hide Brian Lawrence in his cell. Brian Lawrence sent him to mansion right away. There was no escape, yeah. It was hard to find his way, but Friar John helped him, and he said he was in love with Juliet the Capulet. No one could change his mind, not even Rosaline, and he couldn't tell him because Balthazar told him that, so he went to the apothecary. Right away he bought some poisonous drugs to kill himself with, so he could die with Juliet. But on the way, Paris stopped him. They began to fight, and Romeo won, and he had killed Paris and drank the poison and died. Friar Lawrence came finding Romeo dead. He saw Juliet staring at her love. He heard some noise and ran away without Juliet so he wouldn't get in trouble. But then she killed herself, lying on Romeo. Dead, the prince found them there, and he united the families together at one moment. The Montagues and the Capulets and once except for Lady Montague to die from shock of her son's death. That was the tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare, sung by Jessamine on January 8, 2010. Day 3 was finally here, but it was not filled with cheer. Lord Capulet told Juliet she would soon be a newlywed. He had set up a marriage between her and Paris. She asked the nurse what to do, but the nurse told her to marry Paris too. So she went to Friar Lawrence and asked him for his help. He had a great idea. It was amazing. Amazing. Hey Juliet, here's a potion to look like you're dead. You will wake up not in a bed. Then he told her you would take her to Mantua to see Romeo and be happy. By night time of day 3, the wedding had changed. Juliet had been told she would marry Paris by tomorrow instead of Thursday. She started to get scared and thought about killing herself. But instead of that, she took the potion and fell right to sleep. The next morning, the nurse came in and realized that she wasn't breathing. She screamed for help. Really loudly. Hey Juliet, please don't be dead. Paris will be very upset. They took her to Friar Lawrence to ask him what to do. She was put in a grave to stay there until later. But Romeo thought she was dead because Balthazar told him that, so he went to the apothecary. Right away he bought some poisonous drugs to kill himself with, so he could go to Juliet. But on the way, Paris stopped him. They began to fight and Romeo won, and he had killed Paris and drank the poison and died. Friar Lawrence came finding Romeo dead. He saw Juliet staring at her love. He heard some noise and ran away without Juliet so he wouldn't get in trouble. But then she killed herself, lying on Romeo. Dead, the prince found them there, and he united the families together at one moment. Come on, the Montagues and the Capulets, and once except for Lady Montague.